Hey everyone, it's Audrey. I wanted to do a get ready with me video since I felt like getting dolled up for a lunch date with my friends and wanted to share some products, clothing items, and accessories I've been loving lately. So let's just get into it. I'll link everything I use in the description box in case anything catches your eye, but first is always sunscreen. I just got this one from the brand Elemis that's SPF 30, and this is actually the first time I'm using it. I was pretty impressed. The consistency is pretty thin, it smells nice, and it didn't leave a white cast on my skin, which is something I'm always looking for in my sunscreen. Once that's absorbed, I moved on to a primer from Bare Minerals. This is supposed to clear up any blemishes and redness, and after using it for almost 2 weeks at this point, I've actually been liking it a lot. I don't get that many blemishes, but I do feel like it minimizes the redness I get around my cheeks and reduces some of my oiliness. After the primer, I definitely need a little concealer, especially around my eyes and for my dark circles. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer, and the consistency is smooth and lightweight and does the job. I also put this around my nose because I have some redness there and any other spots I might need it. To set everything, I've been using the loose powder foundation from Bare Minerals that goes with the primer I was using earlier. I start off with a little bit and then kind of build it up until I'm happy with the way it looks. Not heavy at all. I like the coverage. It's not super intense, but still evens out my skin tone. It's also very mattifying, which has been nice for the warmer weather, just because I tend to get a little oilier. Something I totally forgot to do when I started was put on some lip balm. This one is the Tinted Lip Treatment from Fresh. Feels so nice, has a pretty rosy color, and it's SPF 15. Next is bronzer from the brand Color Signs. Absolutely love that brand, just adding some definition to my cheekbones, around my jawline, along the sides, and also the tip of my nose. Very light contouring. Once that's done, I picked up the Urban Decay Sin Afterglow palette. I'm using the color Score on the apples of my cheeks, and the color Sin along the bridge and tip of my nose, along my cheekbones, and around my chin. After that, I used this eyeshadow palette from Tarte Cosmetics. With an angled brush, I used the color Smoke Show just to fill in my brows. They're pretty sparse, so I kind of take my time to shape them, starting at the innermost part and distributing the product all the way to the tail. My eyebrows also go downward, so I use the Glossier Boy Brow to tame them and to also thicken them up a bit. The next product I totally neglected to film, but I've showed it on my channel before. It's the NYX Wonder Pencil, which is a flesh tone eyeliner that I use along my waterline whenever I want to look more awake. Then I went back for the Tarte eyeshadow palette and did a little bit of a cat eye with that same dark shadow to define my eyes a little bit. After curling my eyelashes, I used my absolute favorite Japanese mascara. I think I've mentioned this mascara several times on my channel already. Once I was finished adding mascara to both my top and bottom lashes, I went back and kind of touched up a few things by making my cat eye a little bit more dramatic with a liquid liner gifted to me from L'Oreal. I also wanted to add some of this Glossier Cloud Paint in the color Puff to my cheeks for a little more color. And then made my lip color a little darker with this Urban Decay Lo-Fi Lip Mousse in the color Fade. Moving on to hair, I have a hair care and style video on my channel already if you want the step-by-step tutorial. But I just styled my bangs a little bit and used a hair taffy from the brand Kenra, just to define the layers in my hair and give it some texture. Sometimes if I need more hold in my waves, I'll also use this finishing spray from Navy Hair Care. It's a very light hold, but not too crunchy or too shiny, so that's why I like it. I knew it was going to be a hot day, so I put my hair up in a ponytail and curled my face framing layers away from my face with a large curling iron. I've been doing this a lot lately. I take this thrifted scarf that I got for $2, fold it up from a triangle shape, and then just tie it around the elastic. Super simple, easy, and I love the way it looks. For my outfit, I changed into a skirt, so I put on some body moisturizer from Teal's since my skin was looking a little dry. But totally worth it because I love this look. This is a two-piece crop top and skirt from Some Days Lovin', one of my favorite clothing brands. It's just really flirty and feminine, and I wore it with this woven bag from the brand Lulu's. Since it was such a feminine outfit, I just paired it with my white Converse sneakers, my shell anklet, and some silver jewelry that I wear all the time. And that's the finished look. Like I said before, I'll link what I can in the description box. I hope you enjoyed watching me get ready and maybe found some products you are interested in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!